Hello, my name is Lamar Brooks, and today I'm going to be presenting to you a day to day life as a community engagement specialist at the Pride Center of Maryland. As I told you before, my name is Lamar Brooks. I'm a senior applied liberal studies major from Fort Wayne, Indiana, aspiring to be a social advocate for change within the Black LGBTQ youth community. Some notable accomplishments that I've had is I'm a Goldman Sachs Scholar 2022. I'm Mr. Social Work of 2022 as well. MSUAA Pre-Alumni Council President in 2022 and Community Service Chair for the MSUAA Pre-Alumni Council in 2021. And just to give you a little bit of information about the Pride Center in Maryland, the Pride Center in Maryland is a nonprofit organization, the the oldest LGBTQ resource center within the state of Maryland, who hosts Pride, who hosts actually the third longest Pride worldwide, third oldest Pride worldwide. And we provide a range of services from advocacy, counseling, support groups, educational workshops, activities to create a space environment for LGBTQ individuals looking for a safe space. So now let's get into what I do as a community engagement specialist. As a community engagement specialist, I'm a dedicated professional who acts as a liaison between organizations and communities that I serve, facilitating meaningful interactions and collaboration. So I pretty much venture out and find partnerships within the community for us to connect and do events with, such as holding Pride, also being able to talk to others in regards to resources that we can possibly collaborate together and utilize together to serve the community better. Um, and that's pretty much just through active listening and being able to build relationships, being a people's person. That's what I am. Some of the duties that I perform as a community engagement and specialist entail me performing the following tasks, but they're not limited to the following: actively engaging with the LGBTQ plus community and allies to understand the needs and concerns, collaborate with volunteers and community partners to ensure successful event execution, collaborate with other advocacy organizations to amplify collective impact on LGBTQ issues. Now let's get into what I've done at the Pride Center in Maryland within the past year. In the past year alone, I have spearheaded the Safety and Wellness Committee for the Baltimore Pride 2024 by myself, approved, have an approved research abstract for Synchron City, an HIV and AIDS seminar. It's called An Untold Love Story Between Black MSM Men, MSM standing for Black Men Who Are Gay, essentially. Um, Able to curate policy and procedures on an administrative level. I've created documents, procedures, and protocols for the Pride Center in Maryland, and being able to secure $40,000 designated for Baltimore's Pride security and winning a grant. As a community engagement specialist, the hardest challenge was for me balancing my work life balance. Me going to school, me working this internship as long as working a second job on the other side, adjusting to the work pace and the complex documents. It was really hard for me to really adjust to office workplace and work life just because I've never worked in an office before. So this was my first time actually sitting down in the office and actually employing work into that. Something that I learned as a community engagement specialist, although it has ups and downs, it is the hardest position I've ever held I would say as an individual, just because, like I said, I never actually had an office setting to begin with. So having to adjust from the typical fast food, the typical work life, that's something that I had to get used to. But some things that I see myself growing in is stress management, because I learned how to manage my stress more efficiently. Um, Being more aware of HIV and AIDS and what exactly it looks like and what policies looks like. Being able to create policies, maintain a healthy work life balance, networking, and being able to write to professionals in a way to convey that asking for sponsorship, partnership, this, that, and the third. And now you ask, what's the correlation between me working as a community engagement specialist and what my future career endeavors might be? I want to be an epidemiologist. So The correlation between that is with epidemiology, you have to be able to look at policies and showcase, not only showcase, but also be able to understand what changes need to be made in order to not only eradicate the issue of disease control, but also finding a sound solution. Being able to advocate for the needs of a community that I serve, and like I said, I want to be a future epidemiologist. So, and that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for so much for listening to my presentation. I hope you got to take a lot from what I have said in this presentation from your future social behavioral epidemiologist, Lamar Brooks.